Hey everybody, this is Andre. Welcome to Salvage Secrets channel. And for those of you guys who don't know me, I've been buying and selling salvage cars for over 15 years. And we saved our customers thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's been great. So I wanted to make this video today because I keep hearing a lot of wrong information about salvage cars. A lot of people talking stuff, a lot of misinformation out there. And one of the major reasons why most people stay away from salvage cars is that they say that salvage cars are not safe. So they think that salvage, it always means the car had some crazy damage, and you can hear them say like, oh, there's always a reason the car was totaled, and there's always a reason it has a salvage title. It probably had a lot of damage, so stay away from these cars. They always think that salvage cars always look something like this, right? This is a 2018 Audi that's obviously has a lot of damage. But today I wanted to show you guys that this is not always the case, and there are many different types of salvage cars that have little or no damage at all. And I wanted to show you some examples. So what is a salvage car? Basically what it means is that the car got totaled by an insurance company, and they pay the claim, they take the car, they take it to a salvage auction, and they sell it to try to recoup some losses from the claim. And the car gets a salvage title in this case. So basically a salvage, all it means is that the car was titled or registered to an insurance company for whatever reason. And most of the time there is a reason for it, right? 90% of salvage cars, they're really bad, they have a lot of damage, and they're not worth buying. But there are certain different types of salvage cars that don't have any damage, and sometimes have never been even been in any accident. And one of these types of cars are theft recovered cars. And I actually love buying these cars, and I always recommend people who only are starting out, they don't know much about cars, they don't feel comfortable fixing the damage. These are actually great cars to get into. And so I found a few examples. I went on IAA website and I found a few that I wanted to show you guys. So let's take a look at this 2017 Range Rover Sport SVR, right? As you can see, this is a 360 view, and this is actually a new feature that IAA came up with not too long ago. And it lets you see the car from every angle. As you can see, this car has absolutely no damage. It's really clean inside and out. You see inside, you can see there is no damage, no airbags deployed, the interior is intact. It's just great, and it only has 23,000 miles, and it's theft. See, lost type theft. The insurance company estimated the value at $92,000, which I personally think is a little too high for this car. It probably retails for like 80 to 82,000, something like that. And estimated repair cost is only 1,200 bucks. Probably the bumper was scratched or something, and that's why they put this estimate in. But as you can see, $90,000 car and only $1,000 worth of damage, and it's still a salvage. It's still at the salvage auction. So when you buy this car, you guys will save a lot of money. You can probably save at least like 30 grand or more. So you can probably buy it for like 50-60% of retail price and save thousands of dollars, and there's nothing wrong with the car. Let's look at this 2019 Audi Q3. Same thing, as you can see. There is no damage on the car. It's absolutely perfect in and out. You can see the interior, beautiful brown leather, nice panoramic roof. The car is mint, it only has 6,000 miles. And again, same thing, it's theft. And the actual cash value is 37,000. The estimated repair cost 6,800. I don't know why they put 6,800 as estimated repair cost. I have no idea, but looking at the pictures, I don't see any damage that is going to cost even close to that to fix. Sold by State Farm Insurance. This is another great car to buy. 2017 BMW X5. Again, same thing. This car looks beautiful. I don't see any damage on it, inside or out, as you can see. And again, it's a theft and sold by Mercury Insurance. Now, this is 2018 Audi A5. Also has been stolen before, and as you can see, the wheels are missing. So basically, somebody stole the wheels. They found the car and they totaled it. So you can just buy a set of rims on eBay for like $1,000 and you'll be good to go. I see there is some damage on the rear bumper as well over here, probably from during transportation. They damaged the bumper, but that's nothing. You can get yourself a really nice car that's estimated at $49,000 value, and estimated repair cost $6,700, which is probably replacing the rims, fixing the bumper. But you can get this car for like half price, and you're gonna have a perfect car to drive, even though it has a salvage title. So what happens with theft recovered cars, basically every state is a little bit different when it comes to regulations, but most of the time, let's say if the car gets stolen and the owner calls and reports, it makes the claim with the insurance company. If they don't recover the car within the first 30 days, in some states is 60 days, you know, they have different regulations, like I said, but if the car is not recovered, then the insurance company pays the claim. Basically, they pay the owner full price of the vehicle, and that's it. Even if the car is recovered later, now it belongs to the insurance company, so it receives a salvage title, and that's how these cars end up at the salvage auction. So, and finally, I wanted to show you guys a car that we recently bought, and it's a 2015 BMW 740, which only has 38,000 miles. And this car is not a theft recovered car. It's actually an impounded. It was impounded by police. And again, there is no damage. So we don't know exactly why it got impounded. Maybe sometimes what happens is the person who owns the car gets arrested, goes to jail, leaves the car behind. Sometimes the car is just abandoned. Sometimes people don't pay parking tickets and then they impound the car and it's sitting in storage until it gets sent to the auction for whatever reason. But basically, New York Police Department impounded this car and now they have to get rid of it. So they send it to the salvage auction and it's sold with a bill of sale. You see, it says bill of sale New York. So basically there is no title with the car, just the bill of sale. So in this case, we had to wait like 2 months to get the title, to get the paperwork, and then get the paperwork processed to get the actual title. So you have to be careful with cars like that, with the bill of sale, because most states will not accept this without the title, but in New York it's perfectly fine. So you have to be careful with these cars and make sure that you can register them in your state. But even though we had to wait like 3 months to get 2-3 months to get the paperwork straightened out, it's still worth it, because we saved, we bought this car for like under $12,000 and they're currently on the market for like $22,000-24,000 with this mileage. So we saved like more than half price. So I think I think it's worth it to wait a couple months to save $15,000. All right, guys. So basically, as you can see, not all salvage cars are bad. There are a lot of good ones out there. Specifically, theft recovered cars. They're really great cars to buy. And there are many different other categories of salvage cars that we like to buy that have little or no damage at all. And I'm gonna cover them in my next videos. But if you enjoyed this video and you have some questions, maybe you wanted to know more about different types of salvage cars, or you're considering buying a salvage car, you have some questions, please comment down below. I love to read your comments, and let me know what topics would you like me to cover in my next videos. And you can also download my free guide. It's called 5 Biggest Mistakes You Can Make When Buying a Salvage Car. The link should be below this video. You can join our Facebook group as well, where we discuss a lot of cool stuff. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.